All right, Justin Fields can fall far, 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 far down the draft because he's been diagnosed with epilepsy. Excuse me. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and I like Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying, a lot, man. And I want my Detroit Lions to draft him. So check out my Detroit channel, Morrissey Sports Talk. Talk a little bit more kind of Lions related to this topic over there after this. But 22 years old, just turned 22, and let's talk about epilepsy a little bit more and see what it is, and can it be cured? But let's get to it, man. And epilepsy is a neurological disorder marked by sudden, recurrent episode of sensory disturbance, loss of consciousness, or convulsion associated with abnormal electrical activity in the brain. Okay. It may occur as a result of a genetic disorder or acquired brain injury, such as trauma or stroke during a seizure. A person experiences abnormal behavior, symptoms, and sensations, sometimes including loss of consciousness. There are few symptoms between seizures. Epilepsy is usually treated by medication, in some cases by surgery, devices, or dietary change. So, could he have got it from getting hit? Yeah. Could he have got it from somebody not handling the seizure the right way? If he got seizures, yes. And this is to a situation is he may fall out the first round behind this easily, And some of the symptoms for people who care requires medical diagnosis. During a seizure, a person can experience abnormal behavior, symptoms, and sensations, sometimes including loss of research dead, fainting, fatigue, rhythmic muscular contractions or muscle spasms. So roar, pins, or needles. Also symptoms: amnesia, anxiety, depression, headache, sleeplessness, starring cells, or temporary paralysis after a seizure. So this is serious, bro. This may be to a situation where he may take a hit. He might have to retire, man. But let's see if it can be cured. And there's no cure for epilepsy, but early treatment can make a big difference. Uncontrolled or prolonged seizures can lead to brain damage. Epilepsy also raises the risk of sudden, unexpected death. The condition can be successfully managed. So they saying you can manage it, but at the end of the day, do you sit here and say, we look at the draft order real quick. Just pick a random team. Okay, let's say you the Atlanta Falcons and you Arthur Blank at 4, and it goes Lawrence Wilson and Mac Jones, which more likely is might have to go this way. With him having epilepsy, and you say, you know what, we're gonna draft Justin Fields, we like him, but I'm gonna sign him. I'm gonna pay out my pocket for a day-to-day physician to make sure he up the code. I'm gonna pay for somebody. I'm gonna require him to come in the building every day. If he don't come to the building, wherever he at, check in with a physician and to make sure he on point. Because seeing him down the field, bro, that's a real thing that can happen. So even if he take the medicine, he get hit in a certain way on the field. It's like he may die. And do you really want that on your blood on your hands? He got 3 strikes against him. He a black quarterback. 3 strikes. He got 4 strikes against him from Ohio State. Now, this is a 6 strike type of thing. He struck out 2 times. With the epilepsy, to be honest, I don't think I would draft him off of that, not in the first round. I wouldn't even want to draft him at all because I don't want him to die on my hands. But we have to educate ourselves on if it can be managed. And he takes the medicine the right way. I hire somebody to make sure he takes this medicine when he at home, when he in the building. He makes sure he take this medicine, make sure he up the code. That if he take the medicine the right way and he get hit, that he won't go into a seizure. And one thing to look into as well, when did he get diagnosed with epilepsy? When is he? The source say the team became aware during the pre-draft process that Fields managed epilepsy, a neurological disorder that can cause seizures, but hasn't affected Fields' football career. And doctors are confident he'll grow out of, as his family members have. So, hold on. So you can grow out of it. So, it said epilepsy began any time in life, but it's most commonly diagnosed in children in people over 65. Some children with epilepsy will outgrow the seizures as they mature, while others may have seizures that continue until adults. So they say most people out of his family outgrew it. Okay. A diagnosis as a youth, Fields has seen some symptoms get shorter and less frequent over time. He doesn't have seizures as long as he takes his medicine. A source said he's projected first round pick next week in the draft, which is April 29th, day one, round one, which begins first round April 29th. Sources say team medical staff had discussed Fields' treatment plan and whether any events during his NFL career, such as concussion, could make him a greater risk. But Fields have no documented absences from games during his college career in which he is Heisman Trophy finalist and two-time Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, leading Buckeyes to national championship appearance this past January. Fields wouldn't be the first player to excel with epilepsy. Pro Football Hall of Fame Alan Faneca took medication to control seizures throughout his career. In 2007, Baltimore Ravens standout safety Samari Rowe had 3 major seizures, keeping him out of 6 games before doctors corrected his medication. He returned. With Jacksonville Jaguars widely expected to take Clemson's quarterback Trevor Lawrence, one and overall and BYU quarterback Zach Wilson favorite. New York Jets, Fields could be in play along with Alabama quarterback Mac Jones and North Dakota State quarterback Trey Lance as high as number 3 picked by San Francisco 49ers. So there are some players like Alan Faneca who dealt with it. Samari Rowe where they had to adjust his medicine and he stopped having seizures. And Faneca, he was I think he might have been a center. I know he's an offensive lineman, but a guard. He was drafted in the first round, number 26. Samari Rowe, I think Samari Rowe went to the University of Miami, if my memory serves. Or Florida State. I think it was one of the two. Yeah, he was from Miami, Florida. He went to Florida State University. I know it was one of the two. He was drafted in the second round, but he made the Pro Bowl one time, first team All-Pro one time. I remember him, and he dealt with those issues. My bad. So you got a couple instances where it's worked. So I think like the worst case scenario, as far as the 2 bookends and Faneca and Rowe, that he got to fix his medicine. So I mean, he got like I said, he got 6 strikes against. He got 3 strikes for being black, a black quarterback. He got a couple strikes for being from Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Being a quarterback from Ohio State. So and now you got this epilepsy. So it's gonna be hard for him to get drafted, man. If y'all want to be honest, it's gonna be real hard for him to go high. And I think he's gonna drop in. There's just too many red flags, for him, man. And I'm not saying they're red flags to me. I'm saying they're red flags to, most teams in the National Football League. And, that's unfortunate, man, because Mac Jones got 2 DUIs. Mac Jones was wearing a black face, and, that's not going to be talked about. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach me if you have a advertising business on the channel. You want a video request, or you want to chop it up, want to make a financial donation. Cash App, CJ Good 313 in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Best way to donate, share the video. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. Peace.